Welcome back to my channel. Techno Trend Zone. WeVE just landed a blockbuster leak surrounding the iPhone 17 Pro's unibody chassis, and it's absolutely snapping expectations. Forget everything you thought about glass camera bumps. Apple is reportedly pushing full throttle into a milled aluminum architecture. This isn't just about aesthetics. The recycled metal unibody structure delivers structural stability, better heat management, and battery space maximization. Stick with me, the design puzzle is about to reveal itself, piece by electrifying piece. Currently circulating renders and widespread speculation suggest that the camera module will continue with a glass facade. Those dummy units flooding social media, crafted with outdated assumptions, are inaccurate. If you've watched that viral video from John Prosser, it's also likely misleading. This is more than rumor, it's deliberate misdirection. Keep your doubts, soon the leak will bring everything into focus. Now, let me direct your attention to a shape-shifting concept coined by ImagineView, a radical antenna paradigm where the bands don't just hug the edges, they loop around the entire camera bump. It's gameplay changing, affording a fully unblocked antenna surface area for improved connectivity performance, cellular, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. And it's no wild concept. Apple already applied a nearly identical principle on the Apple Watch Ultra, wrapping the antennas around an elevated bump to optimize signal coverage. Replacing titanium frames with solid aluminum blocks might seem counterintuitive to luxury positioning, but aluminum is much easier to mill, recycle, and remanufacture. That makes it more practical and eco-conscious, paving the way for industrial-scale production of complex unibody designs, especially when you start throwing camera bump integration into the mix. I'm confident this leak is 100% legitimate, and here's why. In the background of what appears to be a factory photo, you can spot iPhone-shaped molding tools, aluminum shavings, and a partly milled chassis with rough edges and machining traces. Inside that raw shell, you can see selective cutouts, one for wireless charging, oddly shaped apertures near the MagSafe inlay, and multi-stepped camera lens openings that would be next to impossible to fake accurately. And yes, that wraparound antenna band design visible at the top edge maps perfectly to those ImagineView renders. Design finally makes sense. This chassis aligns precisely with earlier November insinuations that Apple was abandoning titanium in favor of a hybrid aluminum and glass structure. Now the evidence is stacking, an all-aluminum camera bump merged into a unibody back, with a small glazed window for charging compatibility. The result: greater mechanical integrity, minimalist geometric symmetry, and robust cooling infrastructure thanks to the solid metal frame. For more context, credible sources like TechRadar and India Times consistently cite aluminum-backed design shifts, placement of antenna bands around curves, and larger internal space for upgraded components. What this means for performance and battery: here's why it's clever. By milling a recessed bump into the unibody aluminum, Apple gains precious internal volume, space that could be reallocated toward a significantly larger battery, roomier internal architecture for a periscope-style telephoto module, or dual-stacked logic boards. Recent rumors highlight a shift from a 12MP to a 48MP telephoto lens, and the only feasible way to accommodate that hardware is via internal redesign. Aluminum also offers better heat dissipation than titanium, aiding the potential uptake of high-res video recording, improved GPU cooling, and even reverse wireless charging technology. Right now, current-gen models use multiple antenna placements, on the top, sides, and bottom, almost like a patchwork to avoid signal interference from your hand. But with this circular, bump-wrapping antenna layout, Apple only needs a single continuous band. It's cleaner, elegant, and dramatically more effective. This design philosophy follows the techno-engineered connectivity aesthetic, pushing seamless antenna flow design language into the mainstream. You're looking at what's likely the most significant iPhone chassis leak to date. This isn't a render, it's what the iPhone will look like inside out. Marking details from milling burrs, precision cutouts, to intentional overlapping structures, this chassis is a real artifact, not a fake. It stands to be seen in teardown hands-on videos post-launch next September. This reveals the truth behind earlier leaks that claimed the 17 Pro would shift away from titanium, instead embracing an aluminum unibody with glass integration for wireless charging functionality. Tech publications like TechRadar add that the camera bump may span the phone's back width, creating a two-tone effect and significantly altering device aesthetics. Unibody aluminum frame, enhanced rigidity, sleek look, sustainable build material. Recycled metal advantage, easier to produce at scale, environmentally beneficial, antenna bands wraparound bump, elegant design and enhanced signal integrity, internal space gained, room for larger battery, advanced periscope lens tech, and more. To glass inlay window, minimalist MagSafe charging compatibility, integrated seamlessly. Design statements, breaks away from layered glass aesthetics, disruptive, bold, future-focused, all signs now point toward Apple truly innovating, prioritizing functional design, structural efficiency, and high-tech performance over aesthetic status quo. If these leaks hold, you can expect a major shift in how flagship phones are perceived, less blingy glass, more techno-industrial engineering. As always, I want to know your thoughts. Will the return to aluminum charm tech purists, or will there be nostalgia for the shine of glass? Drop your take below in the comment zone, and don't forget to subscribe to Techno Trend Zone. Stay tuned for our September event breakdown, and check out that link over there for what's next. Thanks for staying ahead of the curve. We'll catch you in the next video.